Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Future. Today, we are re-diving deep into some of the most exciting emerging technologies of 2025 innovations that aren't just hype but are already changing industries and will shape how we live, work, heal, travel, and interact in the coming years. If you're curious about what the future looks like, you'll want to stay till the end, because some of what's coming is absolutely mind. It all starts with generative AI. You've seen tools that create art, write articles, compose music. But 2025 is taking this further. Models are becoming more efficient, more accessible. They're being used not just for content creation but for design, architecture, even drug discovery. For instance, biotech firms are now using AI to design proteins and therapies in weeks rather than months. The speed and scale are changing how quickly we can respond to diseases, pandemics, and custom treatments. The promise is huge. Personalized medicine, hyper-custom content, faster innovation cycles. But the challenges are serious too. Ethics of content generation, deepfakes, copyright issues, bias, and ensuring these systems are transparent. Also, energy cost of running large models is non-trivial. Next up, quantum computing. This is one technology many people think of as distant, but in 2025 we're seeing real steps. Quantum computers are demonstrating advantage in specific highly complex simulations, cryptography, molecular modeling, for example. Small quantum devices are being tested that can solve problems classical computers struggle with. What makes quantum so powerful is entanglement, superposition, and the ability to process many states simultaneously. That means problems like optimizing supply chains, designing new materials, or modeling climate change could become much faster. However, quantum hardware still faces obstacles: error rates, stability, cooling, scalability. Also, software and algorithms need to catch up. So yes, quantum is emerging, but still not something in every home just yet. Then there's next-generation connectivity, 5G, and the rise of 6G. 5G is now more widespread, enabling ultra-low latency, high-bandwidth connections that supports real-time video, AR/VR, autonomous vehicles, smart cities. But in the background, researchers are working on 6G, which promises even faster speeds, near-zero latency, integration of sensing and communication, maybe even holographic communications. Imagine walking down a street with AR glasses, interactive displays around you, cars talking to infrastructure, all happening with negligible lag. It'll enable remote surgeries, immersive learning, better disaster response. On the flip side, there are big infrastructure costs, regulatory hurdles, power and energy consumption challenges, and potential privacy risks with everything connected. One of the more fascinating materials techs is structural battery composites. These are materials that do two jobs in one, act as structural element support, strengths while also storing energy like a battery. Think of aircraft wings or car bodies that are also battery packs. That means lighter vehicles, more efficiency, less wasted space. We still need more development to ensure safety, durability, cooling, how these materials perform under stress, and regulatory standards. But if this becomes mainstream, it could revolutionize electric vehicles, drones, aircraft, and robotics. Another area is engineered living therapeutics. This is biotech, using microbes, cells, or engineered organisms inside the body to produce medicines, monitor health, or even provide therapies in situ. For example, bacteria engineered to secrete insulin or other needed molecules, or living systems acting as sensors in the body. The benefits here are huge: fewer injections, continuous health monitoring, more natural treatments. But challenges include safety, control, making sure engineered organisms don't behave poorly, regulation, public acceptance, and ethical issues. We also have nanozymes and green nitrogen fixation. Nanozymes are synthetic enzyme-like nanomaterials that can catalyze reactions, often more stable or cheaper than natural enzymes. They have applications in environment cleanup, medicine, diagnostics. Green nitrogen fixation deals with producing ammonia for fertilizer without the high carbon footprint of traditional methods. It's crucial for agriculture, food security, and sustainable shipping. Both are early but very promising. If adopted well, they could reduce environmental damage, lower costs, and make key industries much more sustainable. Then there's collaborative sensing and IoT networks, connecting sensors in homes, cities, vehicles, environment to share data in real time. This means smarter traffic systems, environmental monitoring, disaster warning networks, energy grids that respond to demand dynamically. When combined with AI, you get systems that can anticipate problems before they happen. Privacy, data security, power efficiency, interoperability are big concerns. Also, who owns the data and how it's used? Those questions become crucial. Another tech that's quietly growing is generative AI watermarking and authentication. As AI-generated content proliferates, images, audio, video, text, verifying authenticity will matter. Watermarks, invisible or robust ones, traceability, methods to detect fakes will become standard. This is important for trust, journalism, law, digital rights, and as misuse increases, so will demand for verification tools. Lastly, we cannot ignore advanced nuclear technologies, like small modular reactors, SMRs, improvements in cooling, safety, designs, and even fusion research. Clean, scalable energy is one of the biggest needs as the world struggles with climate change and the energy demands of AI data centers. Mobility. Fusion is still years away in terms of being commercial, but pilot plants, AI-driven modeling of plasma physics, and international cooperation are pushing it forward. SMRs are closer to being deployable. Regulation, safety, cost, waste handling remain big barriers. So, what do all of these have in common? They represent a convergence of AI materials, science, connectivity, biology, and sustainability. The future won't be shaped by one single tech, but by how these combine. For example, AI will help design new materials, robotics will use battery composites, biology will be connected via IoT, clean energy will power autonomous systems. Before we wrap up, let's talk pros and cons, plus what to watch for. Pros: faster innovation cycles, drug design, climate modeling, materials, increased efficiency and sustainability, lighter vehicles, cleaner energy, less waste, more personalized and accessible healthcare, better connectivity and smart infrastructure, improved quality of life, more seamless interactions, remote services, immersive experiences. Cons: challenges, regulatory and safety risk, biotech and living therapeutics, nuclear tech, quantum, ethical concerns, privacy, AI misuse, genetically engineered organisms, high cost, especially early on, infrastructure gaps, connectivity, charging, computing resources, energy consumption of AI models, cooling needs, public trust and adoption delays. Final thoughts. These technologies aren't just sci-fi anymore. Many are entering pilot or early commercial stages. Over the next 5 to 10 years, we'll likely see some of them becoming part of everyday life. Which ones matter will depend on your region, policy environment, and infrastructure. Let me know in the comments which tech you think will impact your life the most. Is it AI, biotech, clean energy, or quantum? I'd love to hear your take. If you found this review useful, hit the like button, subscribe for more content like this, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. This Ishari signing off. Stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you again soon.